Good morning. It is Monday morning, April 14th, and welcome to a week of crochet. So it is about 7:30 in the morning, and I am going to try and knock out a little bit of work before I go to my regular job. I only work till 1 today, so then I will be coming home and trying to knock out some more, and we'll see how far we get. All right, so Monday update. I worked until 1 o'clock and then I came home. My mother has just recently bought a house that is very close to mine, and she bought some furniture, so I spent some time helping her move her furniture in and plan her house out. And then I came home and my husband and I went for a walk because it is April in Michigan and it was 67 degrees today, so we figured we had to take full advantage of the time that we had outside. That being said, I think I finally made it downstairs and back in my craft room about 8 o'clock tonight, and I have successfully completed 2 axolotls. They just need to be stuffed and have the tails put on. As well as I have been working on lavender for Blake's Lavender Fest that I'll be attending in July. And I have it in 3 different colors, but today I have been working with the Loops and Threads Skinny Chenille. So they are super duper soft, and I will be putting those together here hopefully soon. I think now I have 12 or 13 of these pieces, and I just need to make the leaves for them, paint the stems, and then get everything glued together. I don't know how much more I'm going to get done tonight because it is almost 10 and I'm honestly really exhausted. I've got a pretty long day tomorrow, but I will be using the Bernat Blanket Perfect Phasing. It's showing up kind of blue on screen, but this is actually green. So this is the color Aquatic, and this will be the next color for axolotls. So what I've been doing is actually taking the outside ring of this, which is almost white, but it does have a green tinge to it, using that for the body, and then taking from the center pull to do the gills off to the side. So, for example, that's what I did with these axolotls out of another Perfect Phasing skein. I don't know how much I will get done tomorrow, but my goal is to get 2 more axolotls done between tonight and tomorrow night, get probably 3 or 4 more skeins of lavender done, and get some things stuffed and put together. All right, good morning. It's Tuesday, and I am back in my office slash craft room slash, the basement. And I am working on things yet again. It is 9:30 this morning. I have to be at the chiropractor at 11:45. And then I'm going and helping out my old college professor at 12:30. Other than that, I have the day off. So today will hopefully be a really productive market prep day. So what I'm working on right now is working on all of my lavender pieces. I bought skewers from Michael's. They were 36 inches long, and then I cut them to the length that I wanted. And right now I'm painting them green just so that even once I wrap them with the green yarn for the stems, they won't show through as like the wood. So that's what I'm working on right now, is I'm going to get these painted. I painted the bottoms of them last night before I went to bed, and I just need to paint this side of them. So that's what I'm going to work on this morning. I don't think I'm going to do 2 coats on these just because I don't think it matters that much. They don't have to be perfect. I just want to have like that little extra protection of coverage in case the yarn moves and that sort of thing. I'm just using basic acrylic paint from Michael's because my husband needed to buy acrylic paint for his train table layout that he is currently working on the landscape for. And so I just bought some of that when I went and got the skewers, and we're gonna call it good. but it just gives me some peace of mind that I don't have to be like 100% exact and like overdo it when I actually assemble these. I'm sure my concentration face is lovely. Okay, I'm back, and here's everything so far that I've done today. So I crocheted until about 11, and then I went upstairs and I had breakfast. My husband and I went to our chiropractor at 11:45. He has only been to the chiropractor once before, and I've been there a few times, but his back has been hurting him pretty bad, so we decided to go there. We got our backs adjusted, and then we went and saw my professor, and then we went to Hobby Lobby because he needed to pick up more paint for his train setup after running out before. And then we stopped at a meat market on our way home, and we got these amazing hot pastrami sandwiches. It's like really close to our house, so we got that, and then we came home, and then I've been a couch potato for a couple of hours, so at this point it's about 7 p.m.-ish, and I've been back down in my craft room for about 40 minutes to an hour, and I have been working on pieces for my wind spinners. So my wind spinners need a little bit of a weight at the bottom just so that they don't blow around, and I purchased some wooden beads from Michael's when we were there on Sunday, and yeah, so I attempted to use a water-based stain on them this morning, and that did not work at all. So I bought some oil-based stain from Hobby Lobby when I was there, and that seems to have worked a lot better. So I'm excited. I will show them to you once they are dry, but I've been working on that and finally decided to sit down and do a little bit of crocheting in between. So one thing to note is if you are doing any kind of stain work, especially with oil-based stain, please, please, please do it in a well-ventilated area, and be very, very conscious of spontaneous combustion. Like I've said before, I used to own an interior painting company, and I did do a little bit of stain work while I had that company operating. So I did have one time that was a little bit of a close call, where I just took all of my stain rags and put them all in a bag and then threw them in the back of my car. When I pulled them out, they were very hot, and yeah, just don't do that. Make sure that you lay them all flat until they're completely dry so that you don't start your house or someone else's house on fire. That being said, while we were at Hobby Lobby, they had 40% off their spring shop, and I got a new cup. I am in love with it. So this currently has coffee and a Fairlife Core Power Ultra, or Core Power, whatever, Elite. The Core Power Elite protein shake, which has 42 grams of protein in it. And that's what I'm drinking while I work down here, because I'm also working on trying to get back into a better summer body this year. So I've upped my protein intake, and it makes me feel a little bit better about my coffee consumption too. So I think tonight I am probably going to continue working on wind spinners. I picked up some new cotton yarn while I was at Hobby Lobby because they also had that on sale. So I'm gonna work on a couple new colors tonight, and I think I'll probably get 2 more wind spinners done, and then I think I'm gonna continue working on axolotls because that was my original goal. We'll see how things go though. So when I was at Hobby Lobby, I got 5 new colors of cotton yarn. So I love this cotton brand. I think that they make really super soft cottons. So I got white because I needed white. And then I got this really pretty like teal. And then I got this other green. So this is sage. This one is called aspen. And then this one is just called white. I also got the Crafter's Secret cotton because they had some really fun colors. So I got this one, which is called Hotspot, and I think that that'll look really cool on a wind spinner. And then I also got Sun and Shadow, which I think I may already have, but I'm not sure. So anyway, this way I have some fun colors to go on my wind spinners and then some base colors to go with them. Good morning. It's Thursday, and I got called into work early this morning, so instead of being there at 9:30, now I have to go in at 9. Not the biggest deal in the world, but it did change what I wanted to get done this morning. But so far, since I've been down here, I have been working on getting my lavender onto my wooden dowels. Obviously, there's some pieces that I need to cut, but I've gotten 9 of these done so far, and I only have 5 left. I think I should probably be able to get them done before I have to leave, and then I will be working on the leaves so that I can get those glued on, and then working on inventory this afternoon before I go into my other job. So yeah, today is a double shift day, so I probably won't get as much done as I'd like to, but you know, we're working with it. Now, yesterday, Wednesday, I don't think I checked in, and just want to go over a couple of things. So my husband, again, is on vacation this week. So we decided to go see the USS Edson in Bay City. It is an old World War II destroyer battleship. And so we spent probably a good hour and a half doing that yesterday. And then I worked on just getting stuff done around here. I made my inventory sheet with all my items on it. I just didn't count anything yet. But here's some footage from the USS Edson if you'd like to see it. It's actually really cool. It's all nonprofit run, and it's $15 to go on a self-guided tour. They give you a printout. You get to spend as long as you want on there. It's really cool. Now, my husband is a World War II enthusiast. He has a history degree, and so, you know, that kind of thing is definitely up our alley. I love museums. And, you know, it's not that far from me to just go see it. So I'm glad we did. And I'm just working on the rest of my crochet stuff for the rest of the week, I think. I hope. So today I'm out of my first job at 2. I go into my second job at 3:45, and I work that one until 10:30 tonight. So yeah, we'll see how things go, but I'll check in later. All right, it is Friday. And I think that this is going to be the last day that I'll put in my little week vlog here. So we'll just go Monday through Friday. Today I haven't gotten a ton done, but let me show you what I finished yesterday before work. So I got all of the rest of my lavender strands done. They just need leaves, and then they're good to go. I got another wind spinner done, but it's upstairs, so I'll show that one to you when the beads are on them and they're actually like ready to go, because I think I did 5 of them this week. And then I took my scrunchies that I've been working on, all of these. I had a pile of almost 30 of them that needed to have the ends woven in. Oop. I'm down to 4. We're getting places. I made a blue axolotl this morning, and then I got a message from the person who ordered a commission from me, letting me know that she would tell me when she was ready to get it for her. And so I got that 80%, 90% done. It just needs horns, but this is the Crochet Grove Triceratops. Look at how stinking cute this is. This is all one skein of yarn. So the toes are the same skein. It's just one of the perfect phasing skeins. So it has 3 different colors in it. And then I'm going to do 3 little white horns, 2 above the eyes, 1 on the nose, and this is good to go. So I leave for work in about a half an hour, so I think I'm going to finish those last 4 scrunchies, and then I will be good to go. I get out of work at about 11 o'clock tonight, so I don't think that I will have any other updates for you tonight, so I think we're just going to call the video here. Thanks so much for watching everything I did this week, and I will see you hopefully next week with another video. Peace out.